Alrighty, so what we're going to be making today is a Watermelon Basil Fizz with gin and Angostura bitters. It's kind of a play on a classic cocktail, the slow gin fizz. You know, very similar, uses egg white, citrus, sugar. The first thing you always start with is the vessel. That's the most important part. You know, right here we're using a metal tin, so we're going to put simple syrup inside here, which is just equal parts in weight sugar and water. So I'm going to use 1 ounce of simple syrup. Put that right in there. Now we're going to put our lemon in. And I'm just going to kind of aim it in there. You might get a little splash back on you. And just kind of gauge. So we're going to throw that right in there. Alrighty. So we got our sugar and our lemon in there. Now we're going to put all the good stuff in. So we have watermelon. I just cut some seedless mini watermelon. So I'm going to take about 4 or 5 decent size cubes. Put them right in there. Alrighty. So we got that. And then just standard basil. Basil's my favorite, smells delicious, works great with watermelon. Might not be an obvious pairing, but once you taste the drink, you will tell that the flavors are good. So I'm going to go with about, again, 4 or 5 of these leaves right in here. So I'm going to take my muddler here, and I'm just going to press. I don't really want to tear the leaves up. I'm just going to pour through this. Kind of get everything out there. There you go. And then I'm just going to push it down with my bar spoon, release anything that's left in there. So, right now we have our watermelon, our basil, our sugar, and our lemon, which is all kind of infused together. They're one whole ingredient now. So now we got to add the gin. So I'm actually going to use just 1.5 ounces of this. Pour it right in there. So now comes the fun part, the part that everyone gets scared about, and that would be the egg white. I'm going to break it on the side of the tin, crack it right open. The egg white's going to fall through. The yolk is going to stay right in there. So I'm going to pour these two into each other. No ice in here, mind you. I'm going to stop, and this is called a dry shake. What this is going to do is really make that foam, you know, blow up. So just kind of give it some shakes. Pretty hard. You don't have to kill yourself. Give it a kind of an unlock. Pour the rest out right in there. Then I'm going to take my ice, put it in this tin. So now we're going to do the cold shake, which you were used to seeing in movies like Cocktail. So just lock it up. Shake it as hard as possible. And that should be fine. Unlock that. So I'm just going to stick that right in there. I'm going to take my strainer, and if you're doing it perfectly, you should get 2 beautiful streams going down the whole way. That's looking really good right now. 1 dash on top. Just stir it right in there. And makes it look extremely good, gives it a great taste. And then I'm finally just gonna take my basil leaf, just stick it right in there. And there you go. That's your Watermelon Basil Fizz.